Today we will talk about gender identity, gender expression, sex, and sexual orientation. People's gender identity depends on how these people feel or think about themselves. Some people might feel really feminine, some really masculine, some not too girly nor too masculine, and some really feminine one day, really masculine the other day, and not too masculine nor too girly another day, and even none of them. Those feelings and ways to see themselves help them determine whether they feel like a man, a woman, or in between.
After having some ideas of who they are, they then express those feelings through outfits, manners, and behavior in their environment. The term to describe those expressions are being feminine, being masculine, being androgynous, which express both femininity and masculinity. One thing to take in account is that being feminine, masculine, and in between varies from time and cultures. For example, in Africa, men wear long dresses, while in the USA, men wear pants. People's sex refers to their sexual reproductive organ. What I mean is, when babies are born, the doctor checks their genitals. They decide the sex of the baby based on what they see. If they see testicles and penis, they say this is a male. On the other hand, if they see a vulva, they say this is a female. While these kids are growing up, their chromosomes, hormones, and organs will emphasize themselves as being male and female. We are talking about ovaries, uterus, vagina, estrogen, and abilities to get pregnant or carry a baby for female, and penis, testes, testosterone, and abilities to get someone pregnant for male. Sometimes they have both sex. In this case, they are intersex. Sometimes someone's sex does not match the way they perceive themselves. They are transgenders. That means if people were born female, but growing up, they feel more like a man instead of a woman, and decide to make themselves look like a man physically, they are trans men. On the other hand, if people were born male, but growing up, they feel more like a woman instead of a man, and decide to make themselves look like a woman physically, so they are trans women. Lastly, we'll talk about sexual orientation. Sexual orientation refers to whom someone is attracted to. People's sexual orientation cannot be guessed by others based on their sex and genders. Based on their sexual orientation, people are straight, gay, or bisexual. That means if people identify themselves as men and are attracted to men, or if people identify themselves as women and are attracted to women, they are gay. Secondly, if people identify themselves as men and are attracted to women, and if people identify themselves as women and are attracted to men, they are straight. Thirdly, if people identify themselves as either men or women and are attracted to both men and women, they are bisexual. Remember that your sex or your organs, your sexual orientation is to whom you are attracted to, and your gender is how you feel and think about yourself, which then you express through outfit, manners, and behavior and action. Thank you.